my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing North from Rise of the Guardians, last Christmas video. Hopefully, I'm recording this on the 21st. Hopefully, I get it out on the 25th or 26th at the latest. I'm hoping for the 25th, though. Fingers crossed. And if I do get out on the 25th, Merry Christmas! Feliz Navidad! Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I'm super excited for Christmas in a couple of days. And if I get this out on time, Merry Christmas. I hope that you're all having a great time. Comment below what you did for Christmas or what you're doing for Christmas. Different time zone and such. You might be having Christmas in a few hours. You might be having Christmas right now and trying to deal with family. Or you might have had Christmas a couple hours ago and are just chilling now and having fun. Anyways, I hope that you had a great Christmas or have a great Christmas, and let's do this. If this is on the 26th, I apologize. Obviously, I hope you all had a great Christmas and tolerated family to the degree you could, and that you all came out sane, or at least alive. Yes. Anyways, let's do this. Okay, I don't have any notes for this, because I'm just going on the fly, because I think I know North well enough to be able to do this, so let's do this. North is a warrior at heart with a heart of gold, as in he is a warrior, and if you read the books, but this is off the movie more so, he was a warrior, illegit, and was one of the first to become a spirit, at least to my knowledge. I may be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. And he was a warrior in his life, obviously. How many times can I say this in a different way? And his heart of gold is very much the good side of him, the wonder, the goodness, everything that makes Santa Claus good. He is fierce, demanding, and impulsive, which with his darling we'll get to that. We'll definitely get to that in a minute. Anything is possible. Nothing is impossible as long as he believes in it. Okay, so he spends his life mostly as the guardian of wonder. Yes, very much so. And basically being Santa Claus, which is a full-time job. But he needs a Mrs. Claus or a Mr. Claus. We're now in 2023, people. He can have a Mr. Claus. Well, almost in 2023. You know what I mean. If you're seeing this after January, it's in 2023. Anyways, so yes, he can have a Mr. or Mrs. or non-binary partner clause. Anyways, his significant other is you, his darling. He was stunned when he met you. First of all, you could see him. You were babysitting your younger siblings. Very sweet, very kind. And he was shocked that you could see him. You, of course, threw a frying pan at him, shocked that a large man was in your home. It was Christmas Eve, and you were sitting up watching your niece and nephews, or brother and sister. I can't remember what I said. We'll go with niece and nephews. Niece and nephews and brother and sister. We'll just go with all of them. And you throw a pan at him. He almost gets hit in the face and is shocked that you could see him. He then tries to shush you so you do not wake up the little kids. You, of course, have a large hand covering your mouth and such. And yeah, I realize I'm doing the scenario first. Okay, we're going to do the scenario first. Let's just go with it. He covers your mouth quickly and tells you to shush, 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 shush. You do not want to wake the little ones, he says, covering your mouth. You stare at him wide-eyed and then bite his hand. He yelps and pulls back, almost falling onto the tree. You catch him and then pull him aside. Who the hell are you? Okay, first of all, it's very naughty to use the hell. You shush him and gesture for him to explain. He says, I am Santa Claus. You blink at him and you're like, oh god, fuck. I must have had too much to drink at the party. You hold your head and look at him. Okay, if you're Santa Claus, what did I want for my 5th Christmas? He tells you exactly what you want and that you didn't get it because you were naughty for cheating on your exam that you not exam but test you had before Christmas and then lying about it and blaming someone else. You did not tell anyone that, only your parents and younger siblings do that. So you were shocked and believed him. He smiles at you uh, and then holds out his hand. You take it and he drops off the presents, then takes you up to his sleigh. You are like, this is not a good idea, but he just smiles at you and tells you, it will be okay. Trust me, I'm Santa Claus. That was apparently enough for you to trust him. He then sh- does this, shoots off the sleigh, and you're flying into the night sky. You have so much wide eyes and wonder and amazement on your face that he could not help but fall in love with you. Yes, he fell in love with you, and seeing you so happy and enjoying the view just warmed his heart in a way it has never had before. He knew he had to have you. Of course, he could not just take you to the North Pole. You had your siblings to go back to real soon. He drops you off after a short while, maybe a trip over the Pacific, real quick with his globe, and you asked if you would see him again. He smiles, a twinkle in his eye. Twinkle, twinkle. Of course you will. I plan to see you again very soon. Maybe I can take you to the North Pole next time. Your eyes go up in wonder to see the North Pole. He finally had someone that he wanted in his life. He had a partner, a significant other that could be the missing link in his life. It made him filled with such wonder and such joy that he could not stop grinning the rest of the night, delivering presents to all the good little boys and girls and non-binary pals. He was beyond happy, and finally he had someone. Of course, this would not last. He knew that he would have to find a way to make you a spirit because you would age, and if you didn't become his spouse, he would not be able to be with you forever, for eternity. And that made him have a grim face. Of course, nothing was impossible if he put his mind to it. As long as he believes in it, he could make it happen, and he would make it happen. Sorry about this. I accidentally misgendered, so I deleted that part. Bye. Will be my darn spouse, and I will be your darling husband. We will be together forever. I promise. He flew into the night, finishing the last of the gifts, and then finally going back home, where he puts you on the nice list after so many years of being on the naughty list. Oh, yes, you are very naughty listener. Anyways, back to the headcanons. So the headcanons are that he believes nothing is impossible and that so he believes nothing is impossible as long as he puts his mind to that, which with you, he basically says, I can make her I gotta stop using the word her and she. Stop it. Stop the pronouns. Not in that way. Pronouns are fantastic. But stop misgendering people. He loved you, and if he believes it's possible, he can make you his significant other and you would and his spouse so that you would be his and his alone. Very much so. He also what with the fierce and demanding, he with you would be fierce, which he would be very forward with how he confesses to you in such a way that he would just flat out say it after a while of courting you, and that he would be demanding in the sense that he would not take no for an answer and would just keep at it until he wears you down, basically. But he doesn't see it as wearing him down; he sees it as regular courting you. He also is the type of Yandere that is beyond determined, in which he will go above and beyond to be with you. Even getting the man on the moon to make you into a spirit, his spouse, to be the other clause, Mr., or significant other clause, whatever you identify as, he would make it happen, and then you would be his partner in crime, his biggest support, his biggest ally, and he would love you for all eternity. Of course, he confesses to you. As I said, he's flat out confessing to you, but he may, if you do reject him enough, he may end up kidnapping you and taking you to the North Pole until you learn to love him. He may even put you on the naughty list for other reasons. Yeah, we're not going to get into that here. Anyways, he is in love with you and he needs you. So, he needs you in his life and he needs you bad. So, how he deals with rivals? Well, he puts them on the naughty list and he makes sure they don't get the gifts they want. He'll find a way to make their lives miserable because he is a warrior and he is going to win his prize, which is you, his lovely darling, and he will not stop. He also is very fatherly, so he will want a family with you. And if you want one too, that would make him very happy. And even if you cannot carry the children, he would adopt and he would be very happy with that. Also, he would also teach you how to speak to the Yetis. I think it's Yiddish. But yes. And he's also very stern and firm in the sense that he is very daddy or granddaddy, whichever you want to call him. And he would be in control of the situation and have you very much follow his rules, but also be understanding where he respects those boundaries and such. Which is very good, but also he would be very stern and very naughty. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. And I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays and whatnot. And yeah, I hope I have this edited and ready to go out on Christmas Day, if not oopsie daisy. And let's see, what is the recording time? I usually don't. Okay, I'm beyond the recording time, so I don't have to say anything else. Have a happy Christmas if this is out on Christmas Day. If it's not, I hope you had a happy Christmas. And I hope that you're all doing well and that you hope you'll all have a great New Year's. Hey, also comment what you did for Christmas or what you're going to be doing for New Year's. For New Year's, I'm going to be celebrating my mom's birthday because she's a New Year baby. And I'm going to make her a chocolate cake. I already got the ingredients and everything. And yeah, I'm going to have chocolate cake with her and probably play cards. Spend some company, watch a movie, have fun. So, what are you going to do for New Year's? What are your New Year's resolutions? Mine is work on my diet and... Sorry, I bet you can't even hear what I'm saying. Mine is work on my diet, lose weight, and stop drinking pop. Because I did my one last year, which was quit smoking. Yes, I quit smoking after after over a decade of smoking, I quit smoking. And now have been over a year without smoking. So yes. Yes, I did it. So I need a New Year's resolution. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Insta sucks almost sexy my face. And happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Bye bye.